kind of round robins, around. And of course, we had to, have checkpoints just like in the States where you had to report in and all that. Well, the Canadians were over there in Mark 6s. It was RF-86 with a bigger engine and all that. And those guys didn't have any rules. They could do anything they wanted. They were the Canucks, we call them. Those guys were fantastic pilots. They'd sit up there and come down and make passes at us. But they were just really neat guys. So we decided, or one day, they have a habit of coming in over the base at Tool, and they'd load their speed brakes wells with toilet paper and everything. And they'd come over the base and they'd say, speed brakes now, and God, they just rain toilet paper all over the place. And then they pull up, and even in the weather, God, those guys flew when it was practically 0-0. We were on the ground because we had to abide by 500 feet, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. Those guys come out of the clouds, come down, drop their toilet paper. So anyway, they say, if we come in, it's about noontime, we're going to come in, can you take us to the bar? Oh, our bar doesn't open till 5. Anyway, these guys all land and everything, and we meet a lot of them. But they had a radar site called Yellowjack it was. And our GCI sites weren't that good. In Germany, we're used to flying in New Mexico and Texas, big country. Boy, you get over in Europe, Germany's not that big. And this is still, you have the lines, you don't want to get in the other side and all that. But our GCI, but a lot of time they'd monitor us, and they'd come up on guard channel and say, such and such a flight or something or other, you're in the German zone. And they steer, but they were really great. Those guys they could put you on the end of the runway at any base, just like a GCA unit. They were amazing. And they said, you ought to come up and visit our site. So we took turns, went up by flights, and they were really neat. They have an officer running they got a whole bunch of scopes, and they have nice looking enlisted gals and everything. And they talk to each other like they don't say, sir. While they're running their thing, they're military, and as soon as that scope goes off, it's Jack and Bill, officer listed. They really are fantastic Air Force. Really impressed us.